Single-use plastics, which include items like carry bags, straws, plastic cups, plates, food wrappers, and cutlery, have become an inseparable part of our modern lifestyle. These products are designed to be used only once before being discarded, but their long-term impact on the environment, health, and especially solid waste management systems is extremely damaging. In India, where waste management is already a huge challenge due to the rapid pace of urbanization and population growth, single-use plastics have turned into one of the biggest threats to sustainable development. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB, India generates nearly 3.5 million metric tons of plastic waste every year, and shockingly, 40% of this consists of single-use plastics. Unlike other materials, these plastics are not biodegradable and take hundreds of years to decompose. This means that once discarded, they remain in landfills, rivers, and oceans for generations. Furthermore, only about 60% of plastic waste is officially collected, and even within that, only a small fraction is recycled. The rest either ends up littering streets or flows into water bodies, contributing to pollution and choking drainage systems. One of the most striking examples of poor waste management due to plastics is seen in India's overflowing landfills. In Delhi, the Ghazipur landfill has grown so tall that it is often compared to the Qutub Minar, standing at more than 65 meters high. These garbage mountains not only release toxic leachates that contaminate soil and groundwater but also emit methane gas, which increases the risk of fire and explosions. Single-use plastics are one of the main contributors to such landfill crises because of their large volume and resistance to degradation. The environmental impacts are equally severe. Single-use plastics, when improperly disposed of, clog drains and cause urban flooding. For example, Mumbai has repeatedly faced waterlogging during monsoons due to plastic-choked drains. In addition, when plastics break down into smaller particles called microplastics, they enter the soil, water, and food chain. A UNEP report, 2021, highlights that the average human may be consuming up to 5 grams of microplastic per week, equivalent to the weight of a credit card. This poses serious health risks, including hormonal imbalances, cancers, and other chronic diseases. Burning of plastic waste is another major issue in India's waste management system. In many cities, uncollected plastic waste is openly burned, releasing highly toxic gases like dioxins and furans. These chemicals are known to cause respiratory illnesses, heart problems, and even cancer. Thus, mismanaged single-use plastic waste not only damages the environment but also poses a direct threat to public health. Recognizing these challenges, the Government of India took a significant step by implementing a nationwide ban on certain single-use plastic items from July 1, 2022. Items such as plastic straws, cutlery, plates, earbuds, and wrapping films were prohibited. While this is a progressive move, enforcement has been inconsistent. Lack of affordable eco-friendly alternatives and resistance from the plastic manufacturing industry continue to hinder effective implementation. Solutions to this growing crisis require a multi-pronged approach. First, there must be strict segregation of waste at the household level so that recyclable plastics do not get mixed with organic waste. Second, extended producer responsibility (EPR) should be enforced more strongly, making plastic producing companies accountable for collecting and recycling their products. Third, there is a need to promote alternatives such as biodegradable packaging, cloth bags, paper straws, and compostable cutlery. Encouragingly, several Indian startups such as Ecoware and Chuck have already begun producing eco-friendly disposable items, showing that innovation can play a key role in reducing plastic dependence. Public awareness is equally critical. Every citizen must understand that rejecting single-use plastics is not just an environmental choice but also a public health necessity. Schools, colleges, and communities need to actively participate in campaigns, cleanup drives, and plastic-free initiatives. For example, states like Sikkim have successfully implemented plastic bans at local levels by combining awareness with strict penalties. In conclusion, single-use plastics are one of the most pressing challenges for solid waste management in India. They overload our landfills, pollute rivers and oceans, release toxic chemicals, and threaten both human and environmental health. While government policies such as the 2022 ban mark important steps forward, real success will only come when industries innovate, authorities enforce laws strictly, and citizens change their daily habits. Reducing single-use plastics is not merely about managing waste, it is about ensuring a healthier and more sustainable future for our country.